What up everybody, this is Carlos the Texas Squeegee and I'm back with the video on why good tint isn't cheap and cheap tint isn't good. So let's get it. Alright, so one of the cheapest ways that window tint companies will produce a product is by taking shortcuts. Now, many times you start off with the film itself, and then company will either put the color on it or into the film, and then you layer it with your adhesive or your glue. However, there's a shortcut to this, is by adding the color to the adhesive and then coating the tint. So this is what is called coated window tint or coated window films. It's the weakest way to retain color over time, because as the sun starts to burn up the film, the first thing that gives out is going to be that color, and it's going to go transparent, lose its over time. So a tint will normally start off as 5%, 20%. It'll have some shading to it. Leave it out in the sun for a couple months and it starts to lose color. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like on this car right here. All right, so this door right here doesn't look like it has any tint, but check this out. Now when I roll the window down and expose that top, you see the difference between the color? See how it's darker up here than it is at the bottom? This is how the tint originally started. This bottom portion is where the tint has already faded. Remember, coated tint loses its color just like this. Now the reason why this top portion stays preserved is because of this. Okay, so I want you guys to keep an eye on this top portion right here as I roll the window up. Ready? You notice how it tucks into that gasket? So the reason why it stays preserved is because when the sun is beaming down on it, this bottom portion always gets the sun, this top portion not so much. Most people keep the windows up, so this is why the top stays preserved. Now, us professionals, this is how we usually tell when a type of tint has either worn out, changed color, faded, or anything like that. We roll the window down and check the differences between the top and the bottom. This is how you can also check it as well, just like a professional. All right, one last thing before we get started working on this car. Back windows. Now check this out right here. These defroster lines preserved the color on this, and now you see the imprints of this. Coated tint, no good. Stay away from it. Don't do it. Get yourself something better, something color stable, non-metallized high performance, or even your best bet, ceramic tint all the way. So we're gonna tint this car over. We're putting a color stable tint so it doesn't turn purple over time and it doesn't fade either. That's gonna prevent that from happening and from having to make that expense in the future of having to retint your car because originally it got done with cheap tint. All right, so remember, coated tint, no good. Stay away, don't do it. There is a particular reason why some tint jobs cost $99. Now you know why. Now, so if you learned something in this video, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them in the comment section below. This has been Carlos, the Texas Squeegee, signing off, and I'll see you on the next one.